Red Sox taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates in Pittsburgh, PNC Park. Coming up on 2K Sports.
Fun to watch. That's all about John Lester. Not if you're a hitter, though. Not if he's on. The Pirates play at home, PNC Park. That's the site of our ball game. Welcome to Major League Baseball. Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. 2K Sports right here on this Friday afternoon. The starting pitcher, Paul Maholm. And Steve, as he faces these Boston hitters, what will be the focus?
Every time Paul Maholm takes the mound, you know what you're going to get. Consistency is there. There's nothing overpowering, but he does give his team a chance to win the game.
This is how the Red Sox are lining up. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Well, you look at a pure swing of Adrian Gonzalez, and it's one of the best in the game. Can produce a lot of different things as far as average, as far as power, and the way he goes about and carries himself with a gold glove manner at first base. I mean, this is one of the best players in baseball.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury leading off the game. That misses inside, 1-0. Maholm's pitch taken for a strike, 1-1.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
The pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Back up the middle. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. And the Pirates in the field. Here's a look at their defense. So, John, any individual standout?
Well, what you ask from your catcher is to take control of the ball game, and that's what Chris Snyder does. He'll work magic with his pitching staff. He'll babysit them through a game and get them through a lot of rough spots. He's a good guy to have behind the plate.
Runner on here for Dustin Pedroia. That one's going to be put in play. McCutchen to field it. One away. And so with one down, we'll see Carl Crawford.
Now, Red Sox much improved on the road from the season before, finishing above 500 away from Fenway Park. A big part of that due to their consistent offense.
Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. And part of that offense, Steve, on the road for Boston, second best road offense in Major League Baseball and #1 in road home runs.
And what's even more amazing about that is all of the injuries they had, they were able to maintain some level of consistency swinging the bats.
Ready with a 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. Ball 3, and you know, with 3 balls on him here, Crawford can be very selective. Over his career, a .265 hitter off Pittsburgh. Comes set, 3-0 pitch, hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Crawford. Ellsbury going towards third.
It's the little things that come into play. What I like is the great secondary lead that allowed him to go first to third. Now they've got a chance to score 2 on a double.
2 on here, and Adrian Gonzalez up. Swing and a miss on a ball that was too high.
He had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
Hit sharply towards the hole. That's down. The run's coming in. The throw, and he is safe at third ahead of that play.
But what a great piece of hitting right there and a big RBI. You put your team in the lead, and a lot of times it's too much for the other team to overcome.
And here's Kevin Youkilis. Offense, when you get it, boy, it doesn't matter what part of the game it is. Now they've got themselves something to build on.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
2 men on, 1 out. Too far outside, 1-0. And it doesn't hurt to get that starter to throw a few pitches either.
Well, he's going to need to settle down a little bit here so he can stick around later in the game.
Now the 1-0 from Mahone. That misses up and away. Ball 2. Here's the pitch. And that's a ball. 3-0. Youkilis, great eye here. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits, 3 at-bats off the Pirates. It's now 3-1. It'll be tough to get a strike by Youkilis here.
Well, he's got to come back with something right here. Doesn't want to put him on base.
That's hit foul by Youkilis.
Foul!
Full count. Mahone throws. Youkilis fouls off another.
Foul!
The full count pitch. There's a ground ball. And he's got it. There's one. And they'll get the double play as Walker's there to end it. Early pressure being put on. A run over in the first. The Red Sox lead 1-0. And we've got John Lester out on the mound. He'll get the start for Boston. Steve, as he takes a look at this Pittsburgh lineup today, what do you shot back to first? Thoughts, John? Anybody stand up?
But one of the more exciting young players to come along in a long time, Pedro Alvarez. Unbelievable glove at third base, the size that you want for a guy to hit in the middle of your lineup, and just enough cockiness to get the job done on an everyday basis.
Take a look at the Red Sox defensively. Highlights, John, from these fielders?
Well, you always got to watch a dirt dog like Kevin Youkilis. Guy can play anywhere in the infield and play them all well. Gold glove caliber wherever you put him. But what I like about him is he's going to give himself up. He's going to knock balls down. He's going to let it hit his body just to record an out. You'd love having him on your team.
Runner on first.
Ball!
Guys running, McCutchen. He squares around and he gets this one down. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
But you have to be willing to do things for the team. That's what he does right there, getting a quality sack bunt down, getting a runner in scoring position, and getting praise from his teammates.
And in the batter's box, it's Walker.
Now you start to figure out what went wrong in 2010 and the past few years for this team. You look at the numbers and they kind of jump out at you. Near the bottom in pitching and in offense, not the winning formula.
And that's through a base hit. McCutchen's on his way home. And the run is in.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep the head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
Alvarez is in the batter's box. Pirates have regrouped and then regrouped and then regrouped, Steve. But the numbers still saying there's not enough.
18 consecutive losing seasons for this franchise. They have some exciting individual players, but they can't come together as a team. And when your top 3 innings eaters all have ERAs around 5, it's going to be tough to win.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. 2 men have been put away. That will give Lyle Overbay the chance with the runner on. At the belt, Lester kicks, throws. That one sails high for a ball, 1-0.
I'm not sure I like this cut fastball up in the zone right here. It's a pitch you want to get down in the zone to run off the corners. Don't leave it over the plate.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. And Overbay swings and misses on it. That'll even the count up.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1. Now the 2-1. And Overbay works this one to a hitter's count, 3-1.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Swings, hits this one. It'll be fielded by Ellsbury. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Tie ball game here in Pittsburgh. And J.D. Drew up. Mahone with a delivery. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
And J.D. Drew looks at that one for a ball to even it up. He's averaged .298 lifetime against the Pirates. A liner headed for the hole. An amazing leaping catch. What a play.
Gary, I tell you what, I think he caught that one in self-defense. He couldn't even move. He had to just get the glove up.
One out, bases empty. Looked like the slurve, and it just missed. 1-0.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1.
A fastball up in the zone like that, a pitch a lot of guys like to hit. He just couldn't swing the bat.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground towards second. Walker scoops. On to first, 2 away. And we're going to see Scudero here. He is 8 for 25 lifetime off the Pirates. Base is empty and 2 down. And he lays off the pitch outside and low, ball 1. Mahalam's pitch taken for a strike, 1-1.
When you throw that breaking ball, you want to throw it down in the zone to get the hitter to chase or just get the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's what he did.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on, hit by Scudero. That one falls in there for a base hit.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
2 outs and a man on first. That one swung out and hit. And McCutcheon. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. And heading to the dugout, Paul Mahone. And he got that much-needed goose egg in the second after giving up a run in the first. And the Pirates, it'll be their turn coming up. And so Garrett Jones leading it off. And we've got Dan Wheeler out on the mound. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, a lot of times in your bullpen, you need a guy who's going to come in and take the ball whenever asked, and that's what Dan Wheeler brings to his team. He will take it. He's a guy that at times can be a little erratic in the strike zone. He'll get behind hitters and make mistakes, but when he's right, he's very, very good.
Jones watches it low.
Well, he's real aggressive on the 2-1 count, Gary, so I'm figuring I'm going to use that aggressiveness against him and see if I can't get him to chase my pitch.
At the belt, Wheeler kicks and throws. Swing, hot shot, and that's a knock for Jones. That'll bring up Chris Snyder.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning, no outs, big things could happen now.
Runner on first, no outs. At the belt, Wheeler kicks and throws. Pedroia for 1. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it. And we're going to see Cedeno here. One out. Runner on at first. Pulls back on that curveball. Takes a strike, 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
And Dan Wheeler delivers strike 2. He's in charge now. Hit sharply towards the hole. Now Pittsburgh, here's a fantastic chance. 0-2 count, so you protect a pitch that's up. It's a little easier to do that with.
Absolutely. You can fight it off, punch it over the infielder's head. That time, solid piece of hitting.
Well, Domet was a guy that after 2008, the Pittsburgh Pirates thought he was going to be a middle-of-the-lineup breakout player. Right now, though, it hasn't worked out for him.
First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball, 1-0. Well, for Ryan Domet, it's got to be a real question time in his career. in a couple of years, which he's not been able to do anything close to that first campaign, guys.
You know, the Pirates signed him to a multi-year contract with the idea he'd be a power-hitting catcher, and they desperately need power. They can't buy it in the free agent market. They need their own players to hit home runs.
It's hit foul by Domit. Now Wheeler sets up the 2-1 pitch. Now Ryan Domit. He's got the count in his favor at 3-1.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Here's the delivery. Swings at that fastball. Can't make contact. 3-2.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
The 3-2 pitch. And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit. But the hitter will take the walk.
Three on and 1 out. Get the new count on headed for the middle. And it gets through. McCutchen knocking in the run. That makes 2. So that's going to bring in 2. Those 2 RBIs, boy, that makes a difference. We can see just how much on this WPA chart.
This pitch down to the zone, he handles it beautifully. Big time hit in a clutch situation.
He'll be applauding himself for that base hit. 2 RBIs and a tough pitch. And Tabita's coming up to the plate. Steve, they needed to take the lead, and they've come through just as we thought they might. See how this plays out. One out with runners at first and second. He swings and drives this one. Crawford's there. No problem for him as he gets Domit heads for third. There's the throw. And he's there at second ahead of the play.
Well, this ball is not the left fielder's play. He's got to back off and let the other guy take it. Luckily, they didn't have a collision.
Runners at second and third and 2 down. And here's the first one. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Good pitchers change the hitter eye level. You go down low, then you run the fastball up high. A lot of times they just look at it go by.
Okajima sends the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
Well, he struggles against the curveball, 2 strikes, so don't be surprised if that's what he sees in this situation.
Swing and a line to left. And Crawford puts that away to retire the side. So they scratch across 2 runs, 3 hits and 2 left on. Pittsburgh's got the lead. It's Jacoby Ellsbury to lead us off. He singled and later scored in his last time up. And on the mound, we've got Joe Hanrahan. He's been chosen to take over out there.
When you're facing a guy like a Joe Hanrahan, the one thing that you have to do as a hitter is you have to be very patient with him. He has a tendency to get behind in counts and walk a lot of hitters. But when he does throw the ball in the strike zone, he can be very difficult to hit. So you got to be aggressive, but you also have to be patient with him. That's a tough thing to do.
Here it comes. And Ellsbury will take that one low. No hits, one at bat, lifetime off Hanrahan. Here's the 2-1. Now Ellsbury, 3-1 count. He'll look for his pitch.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
That misses ball 4. Now you got to be watching for that steal down there.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
Last time up, flew out. Ellsbury's on at first. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Slider just misses the black. Falls behind 2-0. He is 1 for 1 lifetime off Joel Hanrahan. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a called strike. 2-1.
Listen, he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
Spotted by Snyder. And the called strike taken by Pedroia.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. And it's full. 3-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
The 3-2 pitch. Lost him. Ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Well, you know the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
Oh, Gary, that walk right there is the tying run in this game. That's not how you want to make the opposition do it. Make them earn it.
Pedroia's on at first. Ellsbury, the runner, at second. Here's Crawford's first look. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1. Stevie knows he's really got to pitch now. He's put himself in a situation where he's really brought pressure on himself.
These are the type of innings you get really big on you right here. It's about damage control. I know you put the tying run out, but you've got to bear down right here.
Here's the pitch. Ball. And Kyle Crawford looks at that one. That's for a ball. It'll even it up. Only one career at bat. That's a 1 off Hanrahan. Ground ball to Overbay. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. A double play.
You have to love great defense. I mean, that's an unbelievable effort right there and a way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
And it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D.
Well, this is a situation where a hitter like Adrian Gonzalez can really change the outcome of the game with one swing.
He's in his 8th year. 2 outs, a runner 90 feet from scoring at third. And Gonzalez settles in for his AB. First pitch. The pitch. Good patience, Adrian Gonzalez. The count is even.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
A slider that misses. 2-1. Just faced each other a couple of times. 0 for 2 against Hanrahan. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. That ends up foul. The pitch. Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. And that's a fly ball. That could do it. And Tabit is there. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Now Pittsburgh hitting on all cylinders today, Gary. A lot of things going right. Able to pull out a very good ball game.
And now let's get a recap of an outstanding individual performance. He's our player of the game. And what a great thrill to witness a performance like we saw in this ball game from Andrew McCutcheon.
And a lot of these times you get multi-hit games, but they really don't mean anything. This one, though, was very important because everything he did constituted them scoring runs. He set the table, he scored runs, and that's why he's our player of the game.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.